Chinsa Isano Ibere Ndizi.
Chitariki nemerongo ebere na isano na ibere omutinyo gatano na rimo mwaka bwechiri bubere mengwansa merongo ebere na ibere ase birobinde tokumira na imeya mesa ya Amayia na Ndizi TV rinde ngomanye nara yanyere ko bakago korekana ku rukingongo Chonsi Chinsa ase Chinsa mo cha Facebook na bagotonyora ase Ndizi TV News na boigo ase Chinsa mo cha YouTube na bagotonyora ase Ndizi TV News moncho murigereria tiganda so ase nseme ya kabiri ya studio Ngwira nande ase egekege kengo manyenara yanyere ko bakago korekana eretariane Frida Kirubo na ase Chinsa mo chibioro kerelio ni gotochikonya ko to kubaterana nere Joshua Auta Ingo gachaka kigima omwanchi omurigereria nigongo komanyibuna oyo korwanera ekero kyobojumbe imeye bunge ya Kitutu Masaba gwetera ekema ya Kenya Social Congress oyo manyakaine buna atati kengere niganyarire ko bakakoboria okoboko anene mono Chinsa chiga torigerereti obochori obonene niganyarire ko bakakubasaba abamenyi benseme yo banyare ko bakomusira nabo igo komochora buna omujumbe bwebunge yo bona nigo anyare ko bakakogokera egekoro Kenya teko bakego koreka abo ase Chinsa mo chicha banyare ko bakomenterwa bonus yabo nigalire ira gochigokora amagenderero ase Chinsa mecho anene mono ase okorosia chipara na boigo kororoberia abonchereria ebiasara byabo orobotioro asinchera yobwagari
tete kwirari bageringa bakiringa mbiyamono aso jase muchango ngosire kanisa yaitu kena tati kengero Kenya Social epati ko tete abakulima yechae ene tete kwirari bageringa ina niye bakare twayiru mbiyamono aso kwaka nabalimi at least nge merongo biranda pa wono ngubulya bali baitu wono tira ni chae to se factory cheito egere ekosi no korosie chae yaitu ira nense egere tumata mukotaligo kuna kuko sakwa nje no murai okoliyo buchungu bwa Kitutu Masaba nimbwa diriganda sana se pare ya mutemo mwa mumanga ya bere ya kwamire matuka manga insa ko muchumbe nabona nibeke mutu sana egere tonyerosie konye ebiasara na uchukuzi kwe area omoisu emechano nere ngotaba butambigiro yapa tureti bai serikali egocha nyasago twanjira raira kwire chikura oikatoligie nchira akana baturere chibese akana aba kolie gase bako frontiers community frontiers akana chibese naba abantu mpale ba kolega ase serikali batari wakana nabaro bakana ababuraka bakana chibese kiara kwikabalindi omoiso yongusabaiga asitutoge chikule chitwakire kiro chomurembe mwanja abantu baito banyansa twakira laira moro dinga chikura na matakarwa
Omoroberio o IBC ase ogotumika emitandao yekerero chinga kicho bochari obonene nigo gendete koreta liberera mono abamenyi bense ya Kenya nigo banyare ko abakoru ebirengereri abo ase bamochiri ekyombege tenenderete chimbe bino bochari IBC ase okobeka bene omoroberio yo bona nigo banyare ko abagoika bosibwe kegambero nago kana gose gotumera igoro ase gokorekana kumoroberio yo abo ase barure ebirengereri byabo buna nigo network era chikoba embe abogotanga omoroberio to basago korekana asinjera yo bwasyoku bono ekigambere ekenene nigo kiganiri korwa ogochika gocha ase ekyombege IBC abo ase gikageire gochikoene kigose koenana amachibo abo
tunataka tuulize IBC, let them crack the whip if there is any leader who has not who has in any way caused violence or disrupted their opponents meeting. That leader should be disqualified, should not be allowed to run for an election. Nataka nishukuru kanisa. I think the church has been very critical. Asa tumeona IBC wametoa ile list ya verified voters. We hope the electronic and manual list shall be used so that each and every Kenyan who wants to exercise their democratic right by voting should be given the right to do so.
We recommend an amendment of the Elections Act of 2011 to include a vetting framework that will contain a checklist with relevant requirements for use by IEBC officers during the vetting process. The checklist should include verification of candidates' financial integrity, assessment of their candidates' criminal record and professional conduct, and a robust mechanism to verify authenticity of educational qualifications and any academic certificates, verification that they have no allegiance to foreign states in a manner that is prejudicial to national security and interests, among other critical concerns. And finally, to ensure comprehensive vetting of candidates and avoid a rush in the process, we propose that timelines for the verification, vetting, and clearance of candidates should be.
Further, we call upon the IEBC to liaise with the over 1,000 voter education providers spread all over the country to undertake this final phase of voter education. While we are grateful for the support provided by the different development partners on voter education work, we are still appealing to them to provide additional support to county-based grassroots civil society organizations so that they can supplement the voter education efforts being carried by the IEBC and other national organizations.
Abamenyi be county ya Nakuru bono nigo bamenyire n'obwoba magega y'abasubati gotibongwa nabo igokongentwa ase chinsemo chiri cha mawanga bono nigo banyare ko bagosaba eserikali nabo igokora obotuki nabo igokoeneki oboene winganeyo wekera bono iganigo robotiro koro kibuna abasubati batano nigo banyare ko bakongentwa ase inse yechiwiki Ibere.
What will happen next? Do we have some? Hata watoto wakipita pale na ogopanga sana. Kwanza ikifika saa 9. I'm a very alert lady. Na kuanga hapo stand right kwa gate. Nikisikiliza watoto wapite.
Kwa nini wa mama? Kwa nini ni wa mama tu wanauliwa? Tuko na uchungu. In fact leo asubuhi my daughter aliniambia, "Mama usiniache kwa sababu nitauliwa." Watoto wetu wako na uoga kwa sababu ya hao criminal.
Hakika tukisaidiana tutasafisha hii eneo. Na tunahitaji kujitolea kwa kila mmoja wetu. Bila kulaumiana, bila kuwekeleana lawama, tutafute tujue ni information gani imepeanwa kwetu hatujashughulikia.
If you are the one causing our community this misery, we shall come for you in person. Na nyinyi pia community niwaambie, mukiona mhalifu hapana, don't protect a criminal.
Kuna mimi hata sijui tunaongea masaa mingi ya nini. The first thing that needs to happen tomorrow by saa 2 wekeni polisi huko.
Togo tigara imeye county ya Nakuru nigo egeikaro kyanyara ko bakego korekana ase okolingolia engane yo kongentwa kwa basubati bono nigo abamenyi benseme yo banyarire ko bakoerera emechando bagwitera nabo igo obwoba ase chinseme kyo kya mawangwa abakagirwa emeronge Ibere na batano na babere nigo banyara ko bakobe kubyara abo ase obotuki bogenderete omuteneneri boborendi boime Dr. Fred Matiangi niganyara ko bakagotalira chinseme mechio abo ase ainekeiri abamenyi bensemeyo una obotuki nigo bogenderete na nigo barachikonyara ko bakobeka biara abo bagokora egekorekyo nabayigo ekyombe ngero kimanyikanite buna agenge la confirm eliki akageire kokora ebikoro bunebyo nabayigo obotuki nigo bogendererete.
We arrived, though we found when members of the public had already taken the law into their hands by subjecting the two suspects to mob injustice.
And we are going to stay on that situation in Nakuru until we conclude it successfully, I must say, by getting hold of all the members of that gang and wiping it out. That's our objective.
Abarai baba Kristo bono nigo banyarira ko babagwesokia nabo igogo kwanera engana yogo kinya kwa magori ya bintu nabo igo kugania eserikali koligichinjira kiranyara ko bachikobekwa sense ya Kenya nabo igo kwene kibuna amagori y'ebintu ebyo anyarira ko bakagokianwa bakoragwa na Philip Anyoro niga baganiri bari bakorwanira ebirogo wesokia nabo igo kobeka manifesto yabo chinjira barachikobeka ase okwene kibuna uchumi yense ya Kenya yenyere ko bageko ba ase enchera endonge.
We know from statistics that over 5 million animals have died in the Rift Valley. And from statistics given is about, and is over 4.5 million, also 5 million people who are going to be starving. And they are starving in circumstances where also prices of things have gone very high. So we can see a double tragedy that befalls the people of God. We ask the government and we ask the people of goodwill to come in and support those people who are now standing on the fringes of their life. Even if we are doing politics, let us be mindful of the people who are going to vote you as a politician who want an elective position. Let's be mindful of them that they have something to eat. Otherwise, we shall not have them if they have eaten nothing.
Togotigana nayo mwancho murigerera nigongoso ase ebirundo bya siasa abasengo komanyibuna obomobwa Azimio la Umoja nigo bogendete guyakira ekuko ase chinsemo chiri kya Garissa bakoragwa no yokorwanira ekirogo kyobora ibwense omusike Raila Odinga naboigo omokonyo ye Martha Karua nigo banyare ko bakolichira ase chinsemo ekyo abwase batebire bunamba chiko ikera nigo se gukora amagenderero ase chinsemo ekyo boigo nigo banyare ko bakobasaba abamenyi nsemo ya Garissa kubasira nabo igo koene kibuna banyare kwa bako bachora ase serikali ego chigosoa.
Itahakikisha ya kwamba vituo vya matibabu zinajengwa karibu na pale watu wanaishi. Alafu ndani yake kuna daktari, kuna manases na kuna walisema ati kila mwaka kazi milioni 1. Mliona hizo kazi? Mliona? Ati wanajenga stadium ya kisasa katika kila county. Mmeona? Mmeona? Sasa ilikuwa ni ahadi.
Nikiwa nyuma ya baba, hatutacheka au kucheza na wafisadi. Ile pesa yenu inachukuliwa na watu wanajifanya matajiri, yote tutafunga hizo mifereji, ndivyo tuwapatia matibabu, masomo, usalama na kila.
Omokonyi w'omurai wense Dr. William Ruto nigo anyare ko bagakumirana n'ababwatani bwe wizara yobochenu ase chinsemo chiri kya Catholic University of East Africa erinde gukwanera chinchira chigokini ebirengo byobochenu ase ensi echo ya Kenya.
If there is a sector that suffers trickle down and needs a bottom up, is the health sector. Today, almost 60% of patients, instead of going to a dispensary or a health center or a level 3 or 4 hospital, they actually choose to go to referrals, because their experience is that there is no health professional at the dispensary, and if there is one by chance, there are no drugs. So if we must figure out how we are going to start at the bottom, how the health center, how the dispensary, how the community health worker is going to be empowered sufficiently to be able to deal with the challenge right at the root. If the dispensary is working, if the health center is working, it's the only way the level 4 and level 5 will work.
Mancho marigerere akorwa ase orobotiro ni wana ikire omwelewa Amayia ase ebirebiga kurende ngo basabato basagoskato basakanyegera kichiraraga Chinsa 10 ayona mangeno yanyare ase nchera hiyo wenye enda kubwatia emerobele kubwatia imeya Ndizi TV obonabo obwansu bomubusi mancho marigerere retariane Frida Kerubo na se Chinsa mo chibyorokerere tonya kwa tukuboterana nere Joshua Auta ngokoganelia omubaso omuya.